Alright, here we go. IPL playoffs. The game number 1 versus Big Time Brownie and Packer Boy. The two brothers are playing. They're both. Oh god, here we go. Comes the music. They played each other last week. This is what got the Mewers into the playoffs, and so now here's the big game. All right. So look at their teams. Sahos is pretty similar to last week, except for Hydreigon came this time, which makes sense. Neil's team is looking pretty different. Mega Venusaur is still there. We have Haxorus is the big different one. That's probably gonna be looking to sweep. Maybe it's Choice Band or something like that. Who knows? The teams Golbat actually never came out last time, so we're gonna see. But I asked now if they're thinking over their leads now. So we will see what they're gonna do. I'm not. Oh shit. So we're gonna see what they're doing. I would think maybe Mesprit is going to lead, maybe to put up rocks. Probably Golbat, or maybe Jirachi to lead, I don't know. Well, Jirachi was Choice Scarf last time, I don't know if it'll be the same item this time. Nihil's team is looking pretty fat. I think it's just trying to pivot things into Haxorus and okay, so Flygon leads out, alright. Flygon's probably, I'm assuming Flygon leads Scarf, Jirachi leads. Jirachi was Scarf last time, so we could be looking at double U-turn. But I'm not totally sure. Flygon Jin looking spiffy. Alright, so here, I'm assuming Flygon will U-turn, but any U-turns, good play. That's gonna hurt the Hydreigon. But I guess the Earthquake was threatening, although I think Jirachi could have lived it. But here comes Masty, Alright, the Togetic. Hydreigon cannot do much at all to this thing, such as Eviolite, Flash Cannon's doing nothing. So I know what Togekiss wants to do. Oh, doesn't. Okay, so yeah, Jirachi comes in. Jirachi's gonna eat that out for days. And I think Nihil's at a point where he has to switch, or he could use Thunder Wave here, which would kind of cripple this thing. But the fact Thunder Wave is there means that Conkeldurr could want to come in and take the paralysis for the Guts Boost. But that's also dangerous to have onto Togekiss. But Togekiss isn't doing much, so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. So I don't think Togekiss doesn't have any offensive options right now, so he could Baton Pass if he has it, or he could try to switch out. But Jirachi is a hard Pokemon for Nihil to switch into. Melodic can come out, but until we know what items Jirachi is, Melodic is kind of a scary thing. Okay, Stealth Rock. Okay, Jirachi sets up Rock, so it's probably not Scarf. But that does mean that Melodic can handle it easier. Won't be getting tricked this time. So that's not looking too bad for Nihil in this case anyway. Melodic gets a free Scald at this point. I think Conkeldurr might want to come out again to get the Scald burn, but I don't know how much. A burnt Conkeldurr would be kind of a downer for Nihil. Well, actually, missed that headbutt. That sucks. As he goes straight for the Scald, no burn though. This is a very precarious situation because now it seems like the Jirachi is physical, so burn will be huge on Jirachi, and now Conkeldurr is kind of invited to come in because. Okay, U-turn. I'm assuming Conkeldurr is coming in here. That's probably the best play. Goes for a Scald. Does he get burned? Does he get burnt? No burn. No burn. Lucky for Nihil. Unless this thing is Iron Fist, but I doubt it. So Melodic is probably, I would say, I have to switch out. Togetic seems like pretty safe. Okay, yeah. Sahil 2.1 comes in, gets a knockoff. Excellent, nice play. Venusaur can't be knocked off. Not bad. I'm assuming a Synthesis is in Nihil's future. I assume Conkeldurr also has Ice. Well, with knockoff, he might not have Ice Punch. With Drain Punch, Knock Punch, Knockoff, and maybe Ice Punch. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Poison Jab for the fairies. But I think Venusaur is fairly safe here to just maybe a Sleep Powder or something like that, which would be nice to put the Conkeldurr to sleep. But other than that, I don't see Conkeldurr doing much to Venusaur, which means Jirachi is probably coming out again, unless Venusaur could fire up Elite Seed or something like that. But if I were Nihil, I would want to get some kind of recovery going with Venusaur just to keep it healthy, because it does wall the Conkeldurr pretty much indefinitely. As Golbat comes out, that makes sense. Golbat comes out. Oh, Sleep Powder, nice, not bad. Golbat being effectively neutralized, but of course that'll take it will take 2 or 3 pivots to get into something that can hurt Golbat. But if he has Leech Seed right now, I think now would be the time to use Leech Seed. Nothing on Absol hasn't Mega Evolved yet, so no bounce. So Leech Seed will hit everything. But he does switch out. I would have healed there. Okay, so he's gonna defog. Okay, makes sense. Nihil has nothing to punish that besides switching back into Jirachi, but so far Nihil has like the infinite switch of Melodic into Jirachi, so it's not too much of a problem for him. So Maxi probably will just get rid of the rocks here and keep this game going at the nice slow pace it's going at so far. Neither player getting too aggressive. I guess Sahal's been a bit aggressive with the Conqueror switch and the Jirachi trying to go for flinches on on Melodic, but Nihal's team was very, very, very patient and slow. I think the objective here is to whittle Sahil's team until Hector's can DD up and win, versus Sahil's team, which it looks like it has a lot more direct counters. Okay, defog goes off, burns our turn of sleep. So with that, I think Togus, okay, stays in. Interesting. Super Fang, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't think that was the right play on Nihal's part. I think staying in, roosting or something like that would have been better. But anyway, Golbat's back awake now, and Sahil has a plethora, not a plethora, but he has a decent amount of switching to this thing. If Sahil wants to switch out and Nihil goes for U-turn, he could be getting a good place. Oh, the U-turn. Okay, Stealth Rock, not bad. Pythagoras comes out, because Pythagoras can deal with this pretty damn well. But again, Togekiss can come in on this thing, or you can go for Shout. Wow, oh my god, that's damage. Holy shit. And Whoopi eats it. Whoopi eats, that's pretty crazy. Now, it kind of sucks that this Mesprit is low for Nihal, because this thing does do a number 2 team with Shadow Ball alone. And U-turn and the Psychic Stab will hurt a lot of things on his team, but it's now Mach Punch week, and unless it gets like a last-ditch wish patch off to it, I think Mesprit is pretty much done, which does suck. And, if he wants to predict something to come in here, it might be a good idea. You could go for U-turn here. With Pythagoras gone, if he decides to sack it to Mesprit, that does open up a window for Haxorus to sweep if it gets the proper opening. But again, that's no sweeping's gonna happen yet, because both teams have checks to those sweepers here. So I'm not sure. I think right now Sahal's just trying to decide if he wants to save Pythagoras or not. Nihal's trying to decide if it's worthwhile trying to predict something to come in, knowing that. So not many. Honestly, this Mesprit had a serious chance of doing damage to Sahil's team. It had probably a Dazzling Gleam and Psyshock and Shadow Ball, all of which would destroy most Pokemon on his team. But at this point, it looks like he can't really do anything with it, because against Sucker Punch, it's in range. Well, it's always in the range of Sucker Punch and Mach Punch, and I'm pretty sure Golbat can need to hit if it wants to come out, but he does switch out. Alright, trying to save it. What does he go for? Dazzling Gleam. Okay, not bad, not bad. That'll do some damage. But now Conqueror has the freedom to go for a Mach Punch, which means Venusaur can come right back in for free. But that's only if Sahil decides that he doesn't want to get risky and try to predict. But he will go for a Mach Punch. Okay, makes sense. Now this battle's starting to swing now. It's been pretty even. Hydreigon's low, Mesprit's low, so things are slowly getting whittled. But this Venusaur, while it's still around, is a huge problem for Sahil, and I think at this point in time, it looks like Nihal has the advantage. Alright, here it comes. The boss comes in. Oh, Absol comes in to take the knockoff. It's justified. Oh my! I didn't even know it got justified. Wow, that was a play. I don't even know if thought that was coming, but damn, that was good. Wow, not bad at all. This thing can't be leech seeded. It can't be anything like that. This is actually a pretty scary situation for Nihal. Of course, he has almost a full health Togekiss in the back, which probably can take this thing on. Melodic may be able to. I don't know. At this point, this thing is looking pretty scary, and I think Mesprit has to die here. That, or maybe Venusaur has to go down, because, well, Venusaur can still. Actually, I don't know, because Absol might have Psycho Cut, but it might not, which is probably a big factor here. So Mega Evolves, goes for Sucker. Forgets he has Bounce, and so we see a useless turn there. That sucks. So no one made any ground this time. So with Sucker Punch probably kills Venusaur at this point, which I don't know why he'd go for Sucker Punch, because honestly Venusaur could have just. Do you Synthesis? Why didn't you Synthesis? Oh my god. Okay, well, good enough. So he can live another knockoff. So I don't think that. Oh no, that sucks. Synthesis. There we go. Yep, that's where it is. And I think that sucks, because if Absol had Psycho Cut, this could have been a much different game. Yeah, I see. I would have Synthesis there, because now Venusaur's dead. Sahil can bring in anything to kill Venusaur, and I think that means both the Megas are going to pretty much double down with the Megas, which is interesting. So I'm thinking probably Golbat will come out again. Golbat, Jirachi, Hydreigon come out and U-turn, honestly, and get free momentum. Jirachi's going to come out. Jirachi will probably U-turn here. I think that should be enough. And he'll bring something else in. That or he'll stay in because Jirachi doesn't have a bad matchup. Not at all. But U-turns out anyway. Okay. I don't really know what else to go into. Wants to go into. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Golbat's coming in. So again, Melodic is probably the go-to switch. Or okay, Whoopi. Oh, true. Whoopi outspeeds. I forgot about that. See, that's kind of bad because now Mesprit gets to do more damage to Sahil's team. But oh, what? Oh my God! I didn't realize. Golbat outsped. What the hell? How fast are you? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Oh my God. What?
Windows. Anyone could see.
Exactly. Now Melodic comes in. Alright, so it's 5-4, but again, Pokemon are low. This is a pretty close match, honestly. All of Sahil's Pokemon taking damage. Haxorus, you got to see the field. That Haxorus might be super clutch in this. We'll see. If it's Scarf Haxorus, it'll be super clutch. Okay. I'm guessing Scarf Dragons on their team, as well as, I don't know, some kind of offensive item. Ooh, Toxic. That's not great for.
Oh, the freeze.
Oh, free. Oh, he gets a freeze. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so that freeze sucks, but Golbat is actually kind of necessary because Haxorus can kind of run through it without Golbat. So that's, Nihal might even take this time to, if he wants to get aggressive, he can go to Haxorus and Dragon Dance up right now and maybe, oh no, he thought for his turn. Wow, okay, there we go. Ice Beam again, nice Beam again. He's not nice, he ain't gonna Scald. Alright. So Melodic is getting worn down fast. That sucks because of Melodic. This is a pretty even game, honestly. This is, I can't, no one's really in the up right now, but Nihal's getting worn down, and Lumberry Haxorus again could be dangerous, potentially, but I'm not totally sure what's going to happen here. I think losing Melodic is big for Nihal because Melodic walls a lot of Sahil's team and does damage to it, but after that goes down, I think he gets a free switch into either Flygon or I assume Haxorus with a Lumberry into Dragon Dance up and try to win the game. But again, Conqueror's Mach Punch goes into Flygon. Okay. Oh man, God, Golbat is a monster. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. And Golbat, I guess, can try and Stone Edge, but Sahil, of course, switches to that. He might even, honestly, at this point, he might even go for straight up Outrage. I wouldn't be surprised. Jirachi will still take some damage from it, and he'll have to take 2 before he dies.
Yeah, let's go.
So I think, honestly, Outrage makes the most sense here, in my mind.
Not much, you know.
But I don't know. I think he's trying to think it over. He's probably got U-turn, Outrage, or any Dragon Claw. U-turn, Outrage, Earthquake, and Stone Edge. Stone Edge is not ideal because a lot of things switch in that. Earthquake, of course, is a good idea. Not a good idea. Alright, this comes in. Goes for U-turn. Okay, well, interesting. That was a very, very, very aggressive play. What ends up working out for him is he now gets the free momentum into, I assume, Haxorus? Yep, there we go. Haxorus. This could be dangerous because Haxorus is probably going to get a sub. I don't know if Hex breaks the sub. It might, though. But again, I think if Sahil does try to go for Will-O-Wisp first turn while he subs up, this could be the game. We'll see. Because behind the sub, Haxorus kind of sweeps his team. I don't know. We'll see. I think he goes for sub first turn. Oh, he goes why? Oh, why would you do that? Oh, that could be game. Honestly, that's honestly probably game. That's. I think you had to see that coming, man. You had to try and damage this thing. Because now Pat can just Dragon Dance 4 days. He can at least get 2 off. But with 2, it depends. With 2, he might be able to win the game because Conqueror's Mach Punch is the biggest threat now. And that's almost gone. And if he can Dragon Dance to outspeed a Scarf Hydreigon, then that could be the game. What's his speed at? So 322. So I think Hydreigon does outspeed out with a Scarf. So he's going to need 2 to win the game. And I think Hex is honestly going to break the sub. If he was Citrus Berry, that would be insane and would work out really well for him. But I doubt that's what he's running right now. Okay. Again, Nihal's move is pretty simple here. It's just Dragon Dance, I think. But Sahil has just to hope that Hex breaks the sub. It probably does, honestly. Hex isn't that defensive. I don't think there's much of a choice here for Sahil. We just gotta try and wear this thing down. Hex does fade the sub. That's interesting. I don't know if Paxers can win though because Conqueror's Mach Punch is going to hurt at this point, and a +1 Hydreigon, a +1 Pat is not going to be fast enough to kill Hydreigon. I don't think it's faster. It's gonna be interesting to see. Let's see. /DT. Hydreigon. Sigh. Oh well, whatever. Okay, alright, well, that's interesting. If Hydreigon is modest, then I think Mihal wins the game, but I don't know. That was pretty crucial there. I think Substitute was coming. I think if I were him, I would have hexed right away to try and take that out. Let's see. Again, the choice is Hydreigon here. If it's Scarf, that's your only hope at this point, because Mach Punch won't kill from here. I doubt Mach Punch will kill from here. And I don't know. I think Hydreigon is the only thing you can do at this point, because Paxers is a monster, and he'll kill Jirachi, kill Conkeldurr, kill Golbat easy. So Hydreigon's got to come out, and here's the game. Honestly, here's the game. Here's the game right here. Oh, he switches out. Okay, alright, yeah, so he was fast. He was faster. Okay, interesting.
Why'd they switch out
Hex versus +1 is on speed Scarf Hydreigon. So I guess that's not. Yeah, let's have a look at speed right here. Yeah, if he was timid, he has to be outside by 2 points. Wow. Goddamn. So being Scarfed and Draco Meteor, I think he's Scarfed into it, honestly. So he'll probably have to switch, which means that Nihal gets a free switch, unless he wants to get risky. What's he gonna do? Ah, see, you know what? If you knew how to switch, man, you gotta switch out yourself, because that lets Golbat come and recover, and that is no good. Now, Togekiss can almost take this. Well, can't really take this thing on. He's gonna have to switch out again, take more damage. If I were him, I would go right into Flygon, because Brave Bird basically means that Golbat can't heal himself up, and goes into Pat. Okay, interesting. Goes for Roost. All right, so at this point, yeah, this puts the Golbat in a very precarious position, because the Golbat can't kill Pat without killing himself, and he can't Roost, and he can't, basically he's forced to attack. Okay, I goes, oh my god, Outrage does not kill. That's crazy. That sucks. That means Hydreigon is going to die, though, but one of Togetic's main checks is gone, leaving only Jirachi to deal with the mess, and this does not look great for Sahil at this point, although Jirachi still poses a good threat, but Scarf Flygon is still a problem. But again, he's locked in Outrage, which means that a Hydreigon can come in, and as long as Hydreigon's Scarfed, it'll outspeed Dark Pulse. They can even Dark Pulse to be safe, but because I think at that point he's trapped in Outrage, he can't switch out, so he can take an opportunity to kill Hydreigon. But does leave a free switch into Togetic, so I think probably his best play is either Conkeldurr or Hydreigon. Conkeldurr can probably kill with Mach Punch, but Hydreigon's probably the best play. Again, Togekiss comes in for free after Pat dies, but again, Jirachi comes in for almost free against Togetic, so it's not a huge thing. And Melodic is low. Actually, both teams' Pokemon are low. This is going to be a close game, so Hydreigon does come in, and I think Pat is trapped in here. So Pat is trapped in here. So I think that's about it. So I think Pat will go down, then Togetic comes in, and then after that, I think Jirachi will obviously come in. Oh, Flygon comes in because Flygon's faster. That's true. So he can use U-turn here. That's smart. That's very smart. Well, I guess I assume Jirachi's coming in, which I don't think Nihal's gonna bother to predict. I think U-turn's the safest play here by far. And then once it happens, then what's it called? Melodic can come in and Scald, and pretty freely. Besides, actually, come to think of it, Scald. See, I don't know if I agree with that. Conkeldurr's almost dead now. Conkeldurr's effectively dead, I think, because it's not outsped by anything, so it's just about seeing its day. And again, Togetic is actually looking like a huge problem for Sahil, because Jirachi's the only thing that hits it, but Flygon is... I think as long as Flygon can switch in an Iron Head, then that could be it. So again, maybe Togetic has Flamethrower, but I think at this point you go for the kill. I can see Jirachi coming in, but if you risk a double, then that could be the game. I think Melodic right now is just a free sack that he should utilize. I think he should play. If I were him, I'd play it safe and try and kill Conkeldurr right now. And if not, then sack Melodic to Jirachi and then bring in Flygon, and go for Outrage at that point. But I don't know what Jirachi's help is at. So I don't know if he's free to spam Outrage just yet. But the Double Dragon definitely helped out Nihal this time. Justified Absolus. Oh, he outsped that. That sucks. That sucks because now Flash Cannon for my Dragon kills. But again, he's got. Okay, so this comes in. Okay, yeah. So Scarf Outrage is not going to kill this thing, and he's got. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty good. Sahil has a one ground weak Pokemon and one ground immune Pokemon left, which means this game might come down to a 50-50. Which is interesting. Yo, he lets Togetic die. I don't know if I agree with that, because that means the Hydreigon clicks Draco Meteor with impunity. But at this point, I think. Oh, whoa, man, this could be it. Actually, hold on. I think Nihal just lost. Oh no! Oh, no! He flinches. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Unless Zen Headbutt misses. If I were Sahil, I'd be safe and not go for an inaccurate move. But I think at this point, I don't think there's anything that Flygon can do. There we go. Yeah, this Flygon. Hydreigon is low, but I think Flygon, unless Flygon can Outrage crit this thing, and then do the same. Yeah, I think Nihal just lost this game. Okay. It's really interesting. Yeah, because Togetic not outspeeding that Conkeldurr was extremely unexpected. Guess I didn't check the speeds. So I think at this point, Nihal's gonna try and kill this thing, but I believe Flygon is Scarf, which means that he can't lock himself in Earthquake because Hydreigon's sitting there. So he has to go for Outrage if he has it. And he has to hope for a super crit, which he does not get. Will Jirachi misses Zen Headbutt? Ah, that's it. Game over. 2-0. So the Milwaukee Mewers defeat the Toledo Mudkips 2-0. Second week in a row with them winning, which means that the Toledo Mudkips are now eliminated from the playoffs, and the Milwaukee Mewers now win their round one match, so they can go on to play Jared or the OSU Mudkips, so OSU Seedots, fighting Seedots, excuse me, in the semifinals. So that was an interesting game. I can't wait to see the next one. That was a very close game. It came out to the very end. I can't believe, honestly. I think if Togetic outsped Conkeldurr, it'd be a bit of a different game. But there you go. So that was it. So there you go. Milwaukee Mewers advance. Good job, Sahil, and I guess we'll see him in the semifinals next week.
DJ Steven there turning off.